She was just a roommate. Now I'm divorcing him in public. The first time I saw her toothbrush in our bathroom, I laughed. Not out loud. Just one of those dry, bitter chuckles that stays in your throat. She's crashing here for a few weeks, Marcus had said, casually cracking a beer. Rent's insane, babe. You know how it is. Sure, I knew how it was. I just didn't know how it would be. 2 months later, me sitting across from him in a courtroom, suing for divorce on grounds of emotional fraud. Let me back up. Marcus and I had been married 7 years. Not perfect, but steady. Comfortable. Until he started working freelance from home. That's when Jenna moved in. His childhood friend who had nowhere else to go. She was 26, wore cutoffs in winter, called me KK and made oat milk lattes in my kitchen like she owned the place. At first, I tried not to care. I didn't want to be the jealous wife. I told myself, don't be dramatic. She's just his friend. He loves you, but I started noticing things. The way they whispered in the kitchen after I went to bed. How their Spotify playlists started blending. The inside jokes. The fact that he stopped initiating sex. One night, I found her hoodie on his side of the bed. When I brought it up, he rolled his eyes. You're being insecure again. Jenna's like a sister to me. A sister who cooks him dinner, does yoga in front of him, and conveniently walks around in a towel when I'm not home. I should have left then. But I didn't. Because part of me wanted to believe I was just overreacting. That I was hormonal, controlling. That maybe I was the problem. That's what gaslighting does. It doesn't burn you at once. It's a slow, quiet flicker. Until you're scorched. What finally broke me wasn't even cheating. It was the moment I opened our shared iPad and saw their shared notes folder. Future plans. Their dream cities. House styles. Baby names. They had picked out baby names. And me? I was just the woman paying the mortgage while they played house. When I confronted him, he didn't deny it. He said, "You were never really present, Kayla. You've been distant for years. Jenna understands me in ways you don't. That's the part that makes your stomach turn. Not the betrayal, but the rewriting of history to justify it. Like your entire marriage was a setup, and he was the victim. So yeah, I took him to court. Not because I wanted revenge, but because I needed the world to see what emotional abuse looks like when it wears a smile. He tried to paint me as unstable, said I was overly dramatic. His lawyer asked if I had a tendency toward paranoia. But when I read the messages out loud, him telling Jenna, "She thinks I'm working late, lol." The courtroom went silent. Even the judge stopped writing. I didn't cry, not in there. I waited until I got outside where the air didn't smell like lies and lavender lotion. The crazy part? Jenna sent me a message last week. Said she was sorry for the confusion and that she thought I knew they were together the whole time. She honestly believed she hadn't done anything wrong. That's the world we live in now, where it's not cheating if we didn't sleep together is an excuse, where just roommates can become soulmates behind your back, where women are gaslit not just by their partners, but by the very girls replacing them.